Namaste, I am Sandeep. Today I am going to discuss about the increased use of alcohol and drugs in world and the reason that are responsible for that and the measure that we can take in order to come out of this situation or the problem. For as per me, there are five main reasons responsible for this. They are uh, first personal relationship issue, second is economic condition, third is lack of purpose in life, fourth is lifestyle issue and lack of exercise, and the fifth is search of pleasure and happiness. Now coming to the first, personal relationship issue, there may be a situation wherein person is having issue with his family member, his partner, his friend, and because of that he is in great emotional pain or stress, and in order to cope this stress he may start using alcohol or drug. The problem actually occur when he constantly take start using the substance in order to come out of this type of stress. So in this case he can seek help of professional to find out the root cause of this problem and start working on that. Now coming to the second problem, that is economic condition. There may be situation wherein a person is not in good economic condition, is facing financial issue, or is in stress of losing job. So in that case again he may start using alcohol or drug to come out of this situation. uh, in this case he may seek help of his friend, his relative, and start working strategically so that he can come out of this situation. I'm not going to discuss much about these two factor, the personal relationship and economic condition factor, because these are very personal in nature. Now coming to the third factor, that is lack of purpose in life. Many times we come in a situation where we have no work to do, and in that time we are a type of in a type of feeling of emotional void, or we feel a type of emptiness, hopelessness. So what I advise in such situation is that one should set a long term or short term goal, and it is not necessary that the goal must be career oriented. It can be related to your to our interest, to our hobbies. It can be anything like learning painting, learning music, traveling. It can be anything, so that whenever you have no time, you have empty time, no work to do, and you are feeling lonely, you start working on this, so it will help you to come out of this situation. Now coming to the fourth point, that is lifestyle issue and lack of exercise. Here I would like to discuss is like the nature of world follow certain type of pattern or cycle that occur constantly at certain period of time. Like we can see sunrise, sunset that happens after every 24 hours, seasons that happens in a particular time period in year, and directly or indirectly our body or mind is in sync with this pattern or cycle. So like we see, we feel hungry at particular time in day, or we feel in sleepy every night. So what I advise is that we must have certain routine that we must follow, like the time when we do breakfast, when we have lunch, the time when we go to sleep, the time when we do exercise. I'm not telling that we must strictly follow this, but we must have certain type of routine so that we are in a type of sync with the cycle of nature, or the world. And there is no mental stress, because we are not following certain routine and we are not in sync with the cycle of the world or the nature. Now coming to the exercise part, as we all know, exercise help us to be healthy. But one more thing that exercise do is that it release a dopamine hormone, not hormone, dopamine in our brain. So the dopamine help us to release stress. It help us to be happy, emotionally be happy. So this is a type of mechanism that our brain have. When we do exercise, our brain release this. So why not to take leverage of such a good mechanism that our brain have, that our God has gifted to us. Now coming to the fifth factor, that is search of pleasure and happiness in outside world. In modern world, most of us believe that in order to be happy or in order to be satisfied, what we need to do is to achieve something that is materialistic, like it can be purchase certain type of asset, to attain certain type of social status, to have certain type of lifestyle, to have certain type of food, to have certain type of drink. So it is always outside world related. But we forget that essentially we are soul or consciousness, and it has very little to do with the outside world. So in order to fulfill our soul need, in order to fulfill our consciousness need, what we can do is we can start doing meditation. What I suggest, we must do at least 15 minutes of meditation every day, at least 5 days in a week, and it is going to help you greatly to come out of this problem. And also it can be helpful with related to all the four problem that I have discussed before. So this is all about the thing that I have discussed. I will be coming with more videos. So thank you, and please subscribe to my channel. धन्यवाद.